In the previous part, I entered the Forest of Black Whisper to prove it was nothing more than a story. Just trees, just rumors, just another stupid night challenge. But my camera recorded something I don't remember. 2 hours and 19 minutes. Footage of me standing deep in the forest, smiling. Even though I was inside an abandoned tower at that moment, a voice on the recording said I had been there before, that I always leave, that I forgot last time. The worst part? The tower doesn't exist anymore. It burned down years ago. And at 3:17 a.m., my phone turned on by itself. The timer never stopped, it's still running. And if you're watching this right now, I need you to pay attention. Because tonight, I'm going back. I wasn't smiling, but the version of me on the screen was. He stood among the trees, lit by the same pale moonlight. His face looked drained of color. His eyes were darker than they should have been, almost hollow. And that smile, it was stretched too wide, too steady, like it didn't belong on a human face. Slowly, I touched my mouth. It was straight. On the screen, he tilted his head slightly, studying me, mocking me. The whispers grew louder. "You don't remember." The voice came from my phone speaker. I stumbled backward until my shoulders hit the wooden wall. The boards creaked, but not from my weight. They were bending inward slightly, as if something outside was leaning against them. The door behind me began to scratch. Slow, careful, patient. I didn't turn around. I couldn't. The version of me on the screen stepped closer to the camera. His movement wasn't natural. It was too smooth, like he was sliding instead of walking. The timer continued counting. 2:19:12, 2:19:13, 2:19:14. "I was never here before," I whispered. The smile twitched. "You were," he answered. The air inside the cabin felt heavier, harder to breathe. My chest tightened with every inhale. The scratching at the door stopped. Total silence followed. Then I felt it. Cold breath on the back of my neck. Not imagined, not subtle. Real. I froze completely. On the screen, my double leaned closer until his face filled the frame. His eyes no longer looked empty. They looked deep. Endless. Like something was looking through them. "You left," he whispered. "You always leave." My flashlight flickered violently and died. Darkness swallowed the cabin. Only the dim glow of my phone remained. In that weak light, I noticed something new on the screen. Behind him, between the trees, shapes were moving. Tall, unnaturally thin. They weren't walking, they were shifting, bending slightly at impossible angles. Watching. The image glitched. Static cut across the screen in sharp lines. For a split second, I saw multiple versions of myself scattered among those shapes. Some standing, some kneeling, some lying motionless on the forest floor. All of them silent. My phone vibrated violently in my hand. The battery dropped from 81% to 4% instantly. "You forgot the last time," the voice said. But we didn't. A sharp memory flashed through my head. Running through darkness, falling hard against roots. Cold fingers wrapping around my wrist, pulling. I gasped and dropped the phone. It hit the floor, screen facing upward. The version of me stopped smiling. His expression changed, disappointed, almost angry. The cabin door slowly creaked open. Inward. There was nothing visible beyond it, just deeper darkness. But I could feel something standing there, waiting for me to step closer. The whispers softened, not threatening now, inviting. "Stay." My legs felt weak, but instinct took over. I lunged for the door and ran past it. I don't remember climbing down the ladder. I don't remember touching the ground. I just remember running. The forest was no longer silent. It was breathing. The trees seemed to sway without wind. Shadows shifted independently of my movement. I heard something behind me, not footsteps, sliding, keeping pace effortlessly. I didn't look back. Branches tore at my sleeves. My lungs burned. My vision blurred from panic. And then suddenly, the trees thinned. Moonlight grew stronger. I burst out of the forest and stumbled onto the grass near the bridge. The whispers stopped instantly, like someone had flipped a switch. The silence felt wrong, too clean. I took one shaky step toward the bridge, and the world went black. I woke up to sunlight in my eyes, voices above me. He's moving. My friends stood over me, pale and confused. They said they found me lying near the river at sunrise, alone, my clothes dirty, my hands scratched up like I'd fallen multiple times. I asked them about the tower. They exchanged looks. "There hasn't been a tower there in years," one said. "It burned down. There's nothing in the center anymore." I grabbed my phone. No recording, no 2-hour video, nothing in the gallery except one photo, taken at 3:17 a.m. It showed me standing in front of the forest, smiling, the same wrong smile from the video. And behind me, between two trees, something tall stood in the shadows, its head tilted slightly, mirroring mine. I deleted the photo immediately, but that night at 3:17, my phone lit up again. 2:19:28. The timer had never stopped, and now it was still counting.